Na, sziasztok! Szép estét! Csak egy óra erejéig, de folytatom a karriermódot. Lance Lacey-ként, mint two-way playerként, kezdődobó és második bázisemberként. Szereztem némi plusz felszerelést a legutóbbi stream óta, úgyhogy egy picit talán javultak az ütőképességeim is, úgyhogy remélhetőleg talán gyakrabban is bázisra tudunk juttatni. A fejlesztések egyértelműen pitchingre fognak menni. Jó, Forcing Velocity-t nyugodtan növelhetjük. Abból még bőven kell sebesség. Ez mi? Mi ez a besötétülés? Na mindegy, jó van. Negyedik ütő! De miért? Sose voltam ötödiknél előrébb, és az ütőállagom nem javult. Jó van. Azt jelenti, hogy ha előrébb vagyok az ütősorrendben, akkor több esélyem van akár, hogy több lehetőségem is lesz ütni.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Somerset Patriots. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Welcome, your Somerset Patriots.
TJ Sycamore gets the call for game one of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out.
So here's the cleanup
Már csak 15%-a se. Hát nem figyel. Hát finoman szóval is. 90-94.
From the stretch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games. Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's fair, man.
Second here with 1 man out.
Hey, get off us here.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Ilyen alacsony képességekkel sok ütésem nem lesz, az biztos.
Up next, Lance Lacey, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring
Én csak abban reménykedhetek, hogy középre dob.
The 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Bases are empty.
Kicsit változtattak a szövegen 19 óta. Erre a szövegre emlékeztem, csak ez egy kicsit jobb, ilyen beleélősebb volt. Aj, de egy hülye vagyok komolyan. Miért nem hagyom, hogy inkább sarokba szorítsa magát?
And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Viszont akkor se értem a disziplínt, miért büntetést strike-ra engedtem.
And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Dad, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much.
Nem értem, miért
An
mérik.
ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. And the runner back safely. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, if this guy's able
Nem
to
tudom
execute
követni a
that
dobásait.
two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And he'll dive back in safely.
Vajon megpróbál, vajon stealerni? Az a kérdés, melyik jók az értékei a futónak?
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time.
Muszáj oda engednem.
Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side.
Az nagyon közel volt.
In the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
Yep. Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Swing and a liner.
Es le, es le! Oh.
This one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit.
Na, még egy kis feeling. Double play-re készülünk.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. On first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on
Általában
base.
mindig célozás volt, most az egyszer nem ezek
It
szerint.
was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
So the next to
Még egy
bat
double
will be
play.
Tyler Krieger as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate.
Na,
But that just
erről van
hasn't
szó.
been the case for him batting left
Még egy double
against
play.
right-handers.
On to first, and they get the double play. Next up, Connor Maribel. He was a double play
Kicsit
victim last
hátrébb
time
lépek,
around.
kicsit balra.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no
Ó,
errors,
bakker
and no
lead
one
off
left
ember
on.
leszek.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lance.
Na, hát automális a dobó.
With a couple of strikeouts for him to this point.
91-95-es fastball, és sok más, jól van.
Now the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off for ball 1.
Én őszintén szóval lejjebben engedte ezt a dobást, még a strike is lett volna, akkor is hagytam volna. Szerencse.
Up high. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Every base runner in a close game
Nekem
like
jó a
this
séta.
really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that
Megpróbálok
ground ball down.
stealerni valamit. Még tie game-nél azért... 2-1.
Ready now is Esteban Florio. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And there he goes towards second. Scooped up.
Oké.
This will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into
Hú,
scoring
de jól
position at
tettem,
second
azt
base.
hogy stealeltem.
Now to the plate, Max Bird. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Pickoff move to second, and a dive, but he's back
No.
in there.
No, no.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Sem jött be.
Stepping in next,
max boost. Na.
It's his job to get something into the outfield
Steal.
and give that
Nyomni
go-ahead
fogom a
run a
stealt.
chance to score from second. Here's the 0-2, and the runner's breaking for third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs, no base hits,
Én
no
megtettem mindent, amit
errors, and
lehetett.
1 man left on. We've played 8 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping in once again is Connor Maribel, and we'll see what he can do
Jó,
here.
csak meg kell szerezni az autót. Mindegy, első vagy másodikon.
And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and standing
Ez
in as the
furcsa.
switch hitting second baseman.
Azt hittem, hogy még 2. Ja, az előző ütő az. Nem lesz akkor se értem. Túlagnak kell lennie. Na mindegy, akkor valamit félrenézhettem.
He's set, here it comes.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Jó van. 2 gyors labda outside-ra. Most mi a taktika? Alacsony dobások, gyors labdák, vagy hogy outside? Csak.
1-1.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. And the throw first is in time, 1 gone.
You know what's funny right there, Matty? Back in the day, you would saw a ton of high fives in the dugout, but as I look at this guy go back to the
Nem volt
dugout,
rossz,
you're not
csak
seeing much. Guys
sajnos
don't want to give
szorosan
themselves up.
voltak a
Managers
fielderek.
don't want to give away outs anymore. Probably should have.
Ó, Brettnek a kardál, jó. Balkoffal nyertünk, az igen. Jó.
First for the victorious Patriots, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.
Jó, a következő meccs is másik bázis emberként fog telni.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Somerset Patriots. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 47 is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s, but one thing
Nem
he knows
értem,
how to
hogy
do,
ez még
he
csak
knows how
első
to pitch,
szezon, nem
he
értem,
knows
hogy
how to
az ő
minimize
nevét miért nem
damage.
tudtál
If you're gonna have an
betanítatni.
ERA in the low 3s
Vagy
in
ő
this day and
ilyen
age, you're doing a lot of
kreált
things right.
ember.
This guy should
Pedig
be
ez még
fun to
első
watch.
szezon, még valószínűleg az egész, itt még a rostereknek fel kellett majd tölteni és
First
betanítani
delivery to him.
dolgokat, na mindegy.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble.
De szép slider volt.
Man, it's a
Ezt
pitcher
én
you
nagyon
have to love
elhittem.
pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Count is 1-2 now. Swung on in the dirt.
De
Strike
butaság
three.
volt.
Up with it, Baroa, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway.
Az első ilyen volt.
Next will be the designated hitter.
Nem baj, nyomhatunk egy stealt.
The designated hitter, Esteban.
The 3-2 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Reined in. And there's one down now.
Oké, itt viszont nem lesz steal.
Batting good.
Kell csak.
The right fielder.
Spinning a throw back to second. And he'll get back in safely. Lacey, the runner at second with one away.
Sétáltass csak meg szépen.
Swinging a soft liner.
Hát nem.
And it's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. But this is
Igen!
in time as he's well safe and the run scored.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Lo. You get that base hit to give your team
Ez izgi volt.
good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much.
Nem voltam már biztos, hogy adatok el, de láttam nagyon lassan szedik fel az outfield-en, mondtam, mert rápróbálok. És igazán volt.
Frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Fielded cleanly. Second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit's all they get. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Lance Lacey.
Lacey.
Out in front of it, strike
Á,
one.
korán engedtem.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Két kör. Most vagy magas gyorsabbda, vagy inside gyorsabbda. Vagy egyik se is egy slider.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Oké, akkor nyomjunk egy fieldinget. No out. 5. inning.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second, right to him. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away. Now it'll be Jonas Paquette.
Oké, most jöhet egy double play.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. There's one. Out. On to first, and they turn the double play. So here is Jonathan Lopez. Flew out last time up.
Itt egy force out kell az elsőre.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Lance
Lacey. Oh, ezt nem fog megütni.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you stay.
Ó, épp hogy. Bár van, ahol ez inkább strike. Úgyhogy ezt inkább megköszönhetjük.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Wood leads off second with nobody out. 3-1 the count now.
Bepróbálkodott.
He got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Van volt 2 strike, ebből valószínűleg strikeout lesz.
This pitch is popped up. Krieger is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
Okay.
So next to bat will be Clay Ambergy, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Krieger has a play.
Infield fly rule.
At the plate now is Max Burt. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So 2 runs on 3 hits. So stepping in is Lance Lacey as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
98, jó van.
First pitch coming, here it is. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that
Így
bat
is
head
too
in
late,
the zone.
pedig most nagyon, pedig úgy éreztem, hogy épp
Lined into right, a base hit.
Here you go, make the turn, make the turn.
He'll get it into second.
Érdel, gyerünk!
Not in time. And he's
Yes!
there with a double. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love.
Nem gondoltam volna, hogy időbe fog tudni lengetni. De úgy éreztem, hogy kb. Ugyan az volt az időzítésem.
And that'll bring in Esteban Florial. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Oké, tudok vezetni egy stealt. Double steal. Az mondjuk jó is lenne még hit and run, double steal. Akkor egy vagy 2 futás jó lenne.
Lacey over at second. Florial at first, 2 out in the inning. And a double steal try here. Rolled slowly to first. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs.
Nem jött be. Legyőztünk, mit tök mindig.
How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Patriots took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.
Jó, ezúttal is második bázis embert játszunk. Talán majd utána lesz talán egy kezdődobó meccsünk. Remélem egy 2 ember is majd érkezik hamarosan. Igen, sajnos még nem jöttkezett meg senki. Talán majd fog.
Right-handed Georgia native gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Next to hit, Lance Lacey. Potential tying run for him at third base.
Ó, megint nőtt a nehézségi szint, még így is szenvedek. 92-96. Jó.
First delivery to him. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1.
Szép. Épp volt, de ezt sikerült.
Here's the 1-0. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4.
De a negyedik ütőt nem értem, hogy miért.
Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane and get out of here.
This one's down to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here. 1 man left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Rubber Ducks lead this one.
Kontakt swinggel valószínűleg jobb lett volna.
you now, here is Lance Lacy. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is
No,
hit high and
meg
deep to
lesz,
left field.
meg lesz. Igen! Igen! Sikerült, jól van. Kár, hogy nem látta ezt senki, csak én. A körvökkel ezért kell vigyázni. Túl magas, akkor elbombázza, még az is, aki nem erre céloz.
That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Lance Lacy.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering.
Tanner Burns már megint.
We'll see if they attack him more
Most
with
itt a
fastballs in this
ritkén.
at-bat.
Kicsit korán, sajnos.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in a big part of the field.
Count now a ball and a strike.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Csak próbáljunk valamilyen célozni.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Lehet nem erre kellett volna. És a baj most ezzel sarokba vagyok szorítva. Jó Isten, mit művelek.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any
Ahogy minden
adjustments.
más dobót bazd, aki ütőt kap a kedvébe kb.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in will
Még
be
egy parszak az elsőre.
for 2 from him so far in this one. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Oké, 2 out.
So next to hit is Lance Lacy. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Megint Burns.
Here's the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Oké. Úgy sikerült annyira felnyire húzni, hogy az ilyen check swingeket meg tudjam sikerre csinálni. Ez meg bosszantó.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Na, most az a kérdés, ilyenkor mihez fog nyúlni? Szerintem gyorsabb dához. Ezt el kellett volna engedni.
The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Somerset Patriots.
Oké, bassza, a következő meccs sorozatban kapok pitching szerepet. De legalább most, ha jól néztem, 7 homerárom van. Vezetem a házi homerun listát.
We've got Jenny Finch with us today, and Jenny, we've talked before about this guy being a two-way player and what that means. What are some of the challenges that come along with being a two-way player that only two-way players experience.
Már harmadik ütő! Na, én ezt nem értem. A 19-ben is catcherként én is harmadik ütő voltam végig. Nem tudom pontosan mi alapján döntötték el, hogy harmadik ütő vagyok. Valószínűleg azért, mert erőből is tudtam ütni, meg jó ütő átlaggal is. Bár mert azért kíváncsiak, hogy ilyen ütő átlaggal engem hogy engedhetnek a clean-up közelébe. Tehát még az 5. ütőt még amúgy valahogy még megértem, de hogy 4. meg 3. ütő, ezt így nem nagyon vágom.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Northeast League. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Somerset Patriots and the Akron Rubber Ducks. Akron have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Logan Allen, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50.
Skip.
Lots of base running.
És már én jövök az első inningbe. 15%-a ütök. Úristen. Circle change, switching curve, ez ilyen nagyon lassú dobások. Csak nem kell minden hülyeségre engedni. Hát legalább double play-t már nem fogok ütni.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Rip down the line.
Szép, szép, szép. Fuss a másodikra. Nem. Nem. Túl lassúak vagyunk ahhoz, nem.
You grind to get count leverage every time you step to the plate, and the hitter took full advantage. Good-looking swing right there for the base knock.
De mindketten a batting count ráveszi, hogy kicsit magasabbat dobnak. És szerencsére át is tudtam ütni az infielden. Szerencsére mindig nyomom a kart balra, még ilyenkor is. Hát ha valami meglepére készül. És mi a balkezes, így nagyon leadet se tudok felvenni. Már a balkezesek jobban tudnak pick-offolni elsőre.
Hit out towards second, reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score.
Ez van.
Now to the plate, here is Lance Lacey. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly amassing a solid your entire career, but pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Hát próbáljuk bántolni. Azért faszomat levágják harmadik ütőként.
Now the first pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep.
Pedig de jó ütés volt. Hát jól van most. Ez van. Pedig jó ütés volt. Az biztos.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Now a swing and a soft liner.
És leesik, jó.
For his second hit of the afternoon. looked like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Kicsit megszorongattak, de itt most mellettem volt az, hogy lassú dobásai vannak ennek a dobónak. Újra tudtam jutni rásütéssel. Full out, úgyhogy amíg neki áll futni fogok, bármi is lesz. Oké. Séta, úgyhogy futólás másodikon, out-tal. De így azt jelenti, hogy egy sima ütése is hazaérhetek. 2 ball, 2 strike. Valószínűleg strikeout lesz, de futni fogok természetesen. Arra is használok ilyenkor stealt, mert akkor harmadik bázis embert visszakényszerítem, hogy védje a bázis, és akkor a köztes lyukon elgurulhat a labda, és az sokszor jól jön.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge.
És látom, hogy van egy nézőnk, üdvözöllek, kellemes időtöltést kívánok. Remélem élvezed, amit csinálok. Hú, nem is tudom. Hát, ütés, hát inkább ami a zónára megy. Azzal talán többre megy. Lássuk, mik a dobások. 99, fastball, slider, circle change. Azért nem sok mindent nem lehet kezdeni. Ez meg lassú volt. Ja, ez nem volt strike. Ja, de mondjuk te egy kicsit. Inkább kijebb volt. 3 inside dobás. Mi fog jönni? Én ezt nem értem, miért kapok mínusz disziplín? Csak adom egy strikeout? Strike-ra lengetek, tehát ezt nagyon elcseszték szerintem. Mert így az lesz, hogy hiába lesznek tök jó kontakt, majd vision, egy idő után a disziplín kurvára le fog menni.
Pilkington, a 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He's just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Oké, one ball, one strike. Utold elsőn. Hát, azt mindenképp el akarom kerülni, hogy double play-t üssek. Hát, de mindenképp próbálok valami könnyűre engedni. És átjut. Amúgy nem értem, hogy a harmadikban is miért volt annyira bemozdulva. Vagy annyira szédül. Ez normál esetben double play. Tehát, úgyhogy itt nagy makker voltam. Igen, gondoltam, hogy strike-out lesz.
It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Alacsony dobást várt. Na, nálam lehet bizakodni. Talán nem üt double play-t.
But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Nem is lehet double play, de sajnos nem sikerült ütést elérni.
comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
Jó van. Így majd nem lesz pick-off. Lássuk mi jön. Ó, mekkora csalódás.
He brings it in and they have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Rubber Ducks took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Logan Allen earns
Na
his
végre kezdő dobóként.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Somerset Patriots and the Akron Rubber Ducks. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Akron
Reméljük, hogy majd jó napot kifogunk. Mert mostanában inkább voltak rossz meccsei, mint jók.
Jordan Stevens, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here.
És most leszögezem, valószínűleg sok strikeout nem nagyon lesz tőlem.
And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Now to the plate.
Jobbkezes dobóként nem túl jó, hogy balkezes ütőt kaptam, de lássuk, autoló gyors labda.
Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500.
Már talán elgondolkodtatom in-high fastball.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just
valószínűleg teljesen másra számított, mert ez annyira jó nem volt azért helyezve. Jó sarok volt, de magasságra lehetett, magasabbat akartam. Jó, dobhatunk egy nakkökörvöt.
And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad.
A harmadik és az 5. ütőnek van kiemelkedő ütő átlaga. Jó, elég óvatosabb leszek. Mondjuk, lehet nem lesz látszatja annak az óvatosságnak.
Presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nem, még egy knuckle-körvöt használjak akkor előtte, miatt in-high-ra megyek.
Hit down the line at first.
Okay.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Szép.
An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show.
Mondom, sok strikeoutot ne várjunk, tehát azért, mert ezek nagyon alacsony sebességdobások. Még a gyors labdám is egy 90 max.
Here's the first pitch. Turned on down the line. Scooped up and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Ezt megköszönhetem, ez nem volt egy jó dobás.
Now at the plate here is Connor Maribel, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Bird trying to get there.
Eléri?
And no one will
Sajnos
get
nem.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and
Oké, ő a másik jó ütőjük.
hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
high in the air down the right field line.
Meg lesz.
Nelson is
Igen.
over and he puts it away in foul
Two
ground
out.
for the second out. So
Kicsit túl izgulhattam, mert korán engedett. Néha hallgatok, hogy a catcherre is. Én is mondjában erre gondoltam, végre egy cuttert is dobni kell. És most outside, és Archai most egy slidert. Nem, annyi különbséggel ez csak ez four-seamer lesz.
High in the air into shallow left center. Pereira is there and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 2 full and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate is Jose Tena as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Okay.
Ready to deal.
Here comes the first pitch. Okay. Bíró megadta.
This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1 the count now. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Get him yourself right here.
High fastball, aki végzem.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight,
Nem jött be.
2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And good patience to hold back on the curve. It's full now, 3-2.
Most mi legyen?
Well, that sets up a big pitch
A
right
körvet
here,
nem
because
nyerte
you
be.
don't want to lose the leadoff guy
Cutterre szerintem
in a
számít.
scoreless game.
Inkább
It's
egy
tough to walk
slider
around the leadoff walk.
alacsonyan ide.
Good battle, count remains full.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed
Jó.
stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Lifted into
Jó,
the air
el
to
tudtam
shallow
gemelni.
center.
Srácok, és elérik-e? Jó.
And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first
Nem
down.
szívesen sétáltattam volna.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Oké, one out.
Batting eight, the center fielder.
At the plate now, Giancarlo Ramos.
Az se annyira rossz átlag.
Looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 264 is average entering play. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in.
Jó, kőkörv.
Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes
szép.
one away. Wow. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for
72
the out.
északtal dobta.
Numbers don't
Az jó.
lie, and that was pretty spectacular.
Első ugrásból.
Batting ninth, the catcher, John Paul.
At the plate, Gianpaul Gonzalez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run, 9 driven in. Fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3.
Autoló sliderre kivégezzük.
Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game.
Jó, eddig 9-ből 9
And
kiküldve.
we are tied 0-0.
Az egész line-upot kiküldtem egyszer.
Bottom of the inning now.
Fusson neki még egyszer.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Még egyet.
Wind up and the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Hit on the ground out to short.
Yeah.
He's right there, and he's retired, one away.
One out.
Next to hit is Jonathan Lopez, grounded out in his last at bat. The pitch.
Oké, emellé ment egy picit. Jöhet a cutter. Jó. Ez meg lesz jó. 2 out. 2 out, 4. inning. És mindössze 32 dobás.
Next it'll be Robbie Cora. He bounced out last time up.
Robbie Cora.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Robbie Corának jobban megy, úgyhogy elvigyázni kell.
Behind 0-2 now.
Jó. Igen, cutter, de én in-high cutterre gondoltam.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0.
Igen, azért néha csalódott vagyok, hogyha nem sikerül a strikeout, de... de tudok örülni az ilyen autóknak is.
First pitch on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's
Meg
going to
kell
be tested
tudni,
here.
mire
4,
céloz.
5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Éreztem, nem fog lengetni, és te félre megy. Áj, te bosszantó. Egy slider. Megkockáztatom a vulkántot. Szép. One out.
So now here is Connor Maribel. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fastball.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Korán engetés volt az. Na, kötör. Szép! Jó, most megkapja az in-high-ját, ahogy akarja. Üsd meg, ha tudod.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Now back, second baseman, Tyler.
Cutterrel nyitok.
Standing in now, Tyler Krieger. And he puts it on the ground to second.
Oké. Nem áll! Jaj, vártam, mikor fog jönni az első error. Gyerekek.
In now, Jose Tena, as he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Szóval az első strike itt nagyon fontos, úgyhogy és az meg is van. Szorítsuk be.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a cold strike too.
Oké. És ezzel befejezem.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. Trenton leads this one 1-0.
Azt hiszem, ha error van, akkor nem tudom, perfect game vagy no-hitter van. No-hitter az biztos, de perfect game az még annak számít-e. Jó, az benne volt a pakliban, hogy az gól lesz. Yes! És most autoló slider. Gyanús volt, ahogy reagált arra két inside dobásra, nem gondoltam, hogy azt célzza. Akkor inkább kiküljük. In high fastball. Jó, nekem az is jó. One out.
Next, it'll be Jean-Paul Gonzalez.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Azt nem oda akartam, de mászni. Jó, hogyha már oda ment a slider, akkor cseréljük fel, és jöhet egy autoló fastball. Szép, 2 out. Bejött. Mondom, ha in high slider, strike, akkor mondom, akkor egy autoló fastball. Kis kreativitás. Már sok éven kellett hozzá. Knuckle curve. Nem reagált semmit erre. Go cutter outside.
This is just off the outside corner ball too.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Megkaptad. Fastball.
On to first gets him and the side is retired. So he's through 6 full now and he has yet to surrender a base hit. 7th inning coming up. The Patriots are out on top 1-0.
Folytassuk tovább. Jó, legyen. Oda nem szoktam gyorsabb átküldeni, de legyen.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Nelson is under this one. 1 down.
Okay, 1 out.
Up next, Robbie Cora.
Oké, jön egy nehezebb ellenfél. In high cutter.
The 0-1. Well out in front of the
strike 2.
there for a strike.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner.
Elszúrtam. Oh, 2 out, jó. Nem ment eléggé sarokra.
Next up is Trenton Brooks. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Aj, rosszul reagáltam erre. Jókos slider.
Now a hard liner towards short, and that will conclude matters here in the seventh. 7 no-hit innings now as he closes in on his masterpiece. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Thunder are on top, 3-0.
7 no-hitter inning, jó van. Eddig jó, hogy...
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the outfield.
Jaj, ne! Nem akarom, hogy ez bekorlátozzon, úgyhogy max.
First delivery to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Még egyszer.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in for a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
És nem tölt be neki. Mégis inside volt. Lehet már outside-ra céloz. Akkor adok még egy in-height, aztán kiderítjük. Későn engedett. Nyavajás. A strike volt! Te rohadás! Jó, nyugodjunk le. Még a séta is, akkor sincs világ vége. Még egyszer. Nem érdekel, a séta lesz. Még vajon mennyi idő kell neki, mire rájön, hogy magasakat fogunk kidobálni. Igen!
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone.
Közel nem volt strikehoz. Ilyeget én próbálok lengetni ütőként. Kb. Slider.
He'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Most inkább cutterként dobjuk.
2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Oké, bedölt neki. 2-2. És most az in-high-ja kivégzem.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Mit csináljunk? Az in-height már szerintem előttük. Még egy in-height várna talán. Próbáljuk meg.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here.
Let's
see if that leads to something.
Ilyen előfordul. Ez is nagyon ritka egy perfect game.
He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. From the belt, the pitch.
Oké.
Krieger leads off first with one away.
Én is elgondoltam, hogy Yuki slider most.
And swing as he pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Szerintem az ütők inkább nem az in-high-t inkább mellőzik, és inkább megpróbálják az alacsony törőabdáimat ütögetni. Eddig inkább mázdim van, hogy nem kaptam beütést.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Okay.
And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is on the ground over to first. Step on the bag himself and the inning is over. So he's through 8 innings now and he'll sit to prepare for one last hurrah. 9th inning coming up. Trenton leads this one 3-0.
Vajon meg lesz? Próbálj nem elgörcsölni.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled away.
Elsőre engedett bátran erre. Most cutterként. Vajon már az outside-ra gondolkodik? Adjunk még egyet. Én dobálgatok oda, hogyha nem lengetsz, akkor én inkább oda dobok, ahol nem lengetsz.
The top of the lineup, stepping in, Kezdő. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. In there, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But hey,
nem adok alacsonyat, mert tudja, hogy azt fogja becélozni.
Now the 2-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center.
Csak érd is el, légy szíves. Igen! 2 out, gyerekek! Igen! Életben marad a no-hitter. Jonathan Davis! Ez a név amúgy ismerős nekem valahonnan. Na mindegy. Hú, utolsó out.
Into the box now, Jonathan Lopez. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Fielded cleanly.
Vége! No-hitter! No-hitter! Yes! It's a no-hitter! Yes!
Dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem, one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Oh yeah! That's a fucking no-hitter! Megvan. Igaz, mindössze 4 strikeout, és szerintem az error már betett a perfect game-nek, úgyhogy az egy sétap se zavar, úgyhogy 9 inning. 6 végig csináltam. Szóhoz se jutok. Na, hát se, de nem így mondanám. De fú, nem is tudom, talán soha nem sikerült nekem no-hitterrel 2019-ben. Egyszer voltam, hogy perfect game volt 9. inningben, de ott annyira elszúrtam, hogy végül feladtam egy 3 futásos homránt, úgyhogy ott egy totál szétomlás volt, de no-hitter nekem sosem volt. Úgyhogy ez számomra történelmi pillanat volt. Átvitte és szó szerint értelembe is.
future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on
Reméljük
the
ezt a
show.
vendületet át
Today
tudjuk
is the
vinni
rubber
erre
match
az
of this
egy-két
three-game series
meccsre
between
is
the
még.
Somerset Patriots and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Rob Croft will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are
Jó
scored at
számai
an
vannak.
alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid.
A
Last three starts,
VPI 1 alatt
ERA
van.
under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's
Under
on early, he's good and on
3.00,
point the
de
first
mindegy.
inning. That usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Lássuk.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lance Lacey.
Milyen dobás jön? Sushi! Ó, te rohadás!
This year, the average isn't pretty.
Hát, persze, hogy nem szép.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Dobjál még egyet középre. Nem fogsz, tudom, hogy ham vagy.
The 0-1 offering. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last
90
time out
slider.
and in fact dropping 6 of
Na,
their last
bakker
7.
Clayton Kershaw-t látok kb. Jobbkezesként persze. 90-94 is, a slider is 90 majdnem. Na jó, ez hülyeség volt. Nem kéne ezen túl sokat agyalni, mert akkor oda a koncentráció. A kicsi is.
Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go. Oh, the old classic two-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
The set and the 2-2.
Okay.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
És megütöm! Megütöttem!
And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit.
Szép munka!
Get him as he's in there to score.
Nem gondoltam, a contact swingen be fog jönni. Fú. Jó érzés, az biztos.
And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Bepróbálunk egy stílt.
1-2 pitch. Runner goes for third. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on it.
Ellen is középre dobott. Az ilyet büntetik.
This is a long home run.
Hú, ez fájhatott neki azért.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Jó, szépen elbombázta.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lance Lacey. He delivered an RBI single in his last
Jó
trip.
szérizen van, 6-ból 4. Ritka az ilyen.
You can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now, maybe he gets hot.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have
Igen,
gone the
ilyenkor
other way.
elküldeném a
There's a big
bírót,
difference between
onnan
0-2
jött.
and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You can do it. No one better. Let's do it.
Hú, ezt de megettem. Elfeledkeztem a körvéről. De miért rengetek még egyszer? Jó van, ezt elszúrta az elkapó, úgyhogy legalább bálisra jutottunk. Az biztos.
Stepping in once again is Trey Ambergy. He hit a two-run homer first time up.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking trying to keep the ball.
And nincs double play.
He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Next, here is Max Bird, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Now the 0-2 pitch. Runner breaks for third. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Monasterio is there. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits.
Az ilyen stíleket érdemes megejteni, mert annyival is fejlődik mindig a stíl. És később majd jól fog jönni mindenképp ezek magas értékek.
It'll be the four-hole hitter, Lance Lacey, struck out
Még
in his
mindig
last
Scroft.
trip to the plate. On its way is pitch number 75.
Magas splitter. 87-tel. Sajnos ez korai volt. Okay.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound.
Fele a Tsushi merébe.
Next will be the designated hitter, Lance Lacey.
Már megint Burns.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order.
Okay, ezt benyeltük.
The way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Javult.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Sajnos elcsemmelt.
Mirabel is right there as he'll put it away
Vagy
without
hát,
much
hogy mondjam,
problem for the second out.
nem tudtam időben engedni.
Striding forward now is the DH, Lance Lacey.
4-4. Na jól van ám.
Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
2-0 now.
2-0. Dobja egyet középre.
The set and the 2-0.
Change up. Júj. Közel volt. Bár szerintem strike is volt.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Nem kell mindig ütni. Ha tehetném, inkább minden egyes alkalommal bázisra jutok. Sétával, mint hogy mondjuk egyet üssek 4-ből.
Swing and a liner. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. No runs, a hit, 2 left.
Hát balkoppal nyertek sajnos. Ez van. Jól van. Le is ment a series-ünk, úgyhogy mára ennyi volt. Köszönöm, hogy velem tartottál. I hope you enjoyed it. Remélem élvezted. Aztán meg, aki még utólag megnézi, annak is jó szórakozást. És remélem a továbbiakba is esetleg beugrik megnézni. Ez majd kivételesen jó nap volt, úgyhogy...
In the minor leagues, a lost season
Na.
is never fully lost because any situation could be a teaching opportunity.
Ja, csak itt most már egy kis kettes szózó mindenre. Jó van. Most úgy érzem, hogy most akkor is jobb megállni, hogyha a jó sorozatban vagyunk, nehogy hirtelen kapjunk pont egy rosszat emiatt, és baj legyen, úgyhogy mindenképpen most itt megállok. Köszönöm, hogy velem tartottatok, velem tartottál. Thanks for watching, goodbye, sziasztok!